Hello, and welcome back to session 75 of our Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So let's get right back into it, shall we? Having left off from last session. No Zach today, so hopefully we can work out his sheet, as we've just been talking about. So, in that case, let's begin. So last we left off, you were in the city of Lenora after having escorted a band of Azera refugees from their city through the moon portal after seeing the world turn upside down, where the gloom and Adana combined into one. You arrived in Lenora during the midst of a Kaidas siege. Managing to get across the lake, you arrived in the city and immediately started helping with the defenses upon hearing that Darren Kaidas' army and House Ignis's army from the south had both broken through the defensive positions outside the city. And then you spoke with Darren Kaidas to try and try and facilitate a truce if possible, but you realized that what he said was that he wanted in the city because he was worried, I guess, about the gloom attackers coming from above you. But unable to make peace with him and trust him to enter the city, Prince Halthisius decided to prepare for a siege, which Darren Kaidas has begun. So you started defending the gatehouse, whilst Cyan and Hanera snuck behind enemy lines and started walking towards the Darren Kaidas' camp, where his royal guard are guarding him. Where hopefully the Padrin and Alora Malfire, Hanera's sister, are hostages, where you might be able to save them. So let's just get right into the battle, shall we? Sorry, I hope that wasn't a big ramble. Hopefully you know where you are.
Was Cascus down here?
No, Cascus is where he is.
Cascus is 50 feet up in the air.
Oh, he's flying, okay.
He is flying, yeah. All right. I don't think I did... Yeah, I didn't do all these guys' turns this turn. So, yeah, as you survey the battlefield, the wall of fire partially stopped by the anti-magic bubble coming from the battering ram. Cascus, you're flying above the battlefield, surveying it as the troops begin to make their way up. The ladder is pushed back once, pushed up once again.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So the ladder is pushed up once again, and this unit starts to climb it. So they're taking a turn to climb. They are not taking any damage yet. This one is going to try and put up a ladder. And they succeed. This one is going to start climbing. So they're halfway up the walls. You see them start to approach. This one is putting a ladder up here. Let's see if that goes up. That does not. Okay, over here, this side unarmed squadron is going to start putting up a ladder as well. Next, below you, Cascus. And they succeed, so they start climbing up. And then this is the only time where I really need to worry about rolls for these guys, because they reactions. And that is 2 action. The rest of them start approaching. And these start spreading out and just sort of holding the line.
What was the range on this? 15 feet, wasn't it, from the
15 feet from what? Oh yeah, from the battering ram. Oh yeah, these guys are technically within that, so you can do damage if you want.
Sorry, so say it again.
This side and arm squadron below
Yeah.
you, they're within it.
Yeah. So they're in the wall, yeah.
So they're taking some damage.
For the what spell level did I just cast it at? I just did it at standard 5th level, didn't I?
Yeah.
5d6. So that's 21 plus the bonus.
Yeah, 31. Alright. Alright, that's them done. Cascus, it's your turn. So you float above the battlefield, you start to see them scaling the walls in unison. The Sidan defenders from House Valorin are shouting, "Hold the line! Prepare for assault!"
Yeah, cool. I'm just going to quickly check how much my AoE curse
I
damage.
should unpause it, shouldn't I? That would help.
So I don't think this turn I'm gonna fly. Hold on, I just want to quickly check the range or something quick. It's a 10-foot emanation. So 10 foot from me. Alright,
What are you doing, Cascus?
Daskus is going to move over here.
Okay.
And then move down 10 feet.
Okay.
Can I, like... Actually, I'm going to move 5 more over this way.
How much is your fly speed?
10. Sorry, not 10. I had a read a second ago. It was... Oh, I completely forgot what it was. When I read it, I didn't think it was a problem, so I've stopped reading it. Ah, no, 10. So where did I start? Sorry.
So that would basically be 3 actions to move
Fine,
that far.
let's do. So this. Oh, no, let's go back. Let's do 3 movement.
You were 50 feet out.
Yeah, I can just stay 50 feet. That's fine. I'm gonna come to. Yeah, that's fine. To this spot. Jar. And then in my turn.
Okay, cool. Cyan. Oh yeah, so Cyan and Hinera. You make your way onto the road out by the camp. Let me just show you where we are. I'm gonna get rid of everyone else. Can everyone else see?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, Hinera and Cyan, you make your way. Changing music.
Sneaky music.
No,
Okay.
I'll just do this one. There we go.
If I haven't cast it already, I can't remember if I cast it.
Cast what?
I feel like I did. The disguise, illusory disguise. So I don't have the spell scroll, so yeah, I think I probably would have cast it. Can I remember?
So basically, when we are on yours and Cyan's turn, because you're not on the tracker because it's a different map, but you can just do both turns at once, like they count as going on.
Cool.
And then we'll just do the environment afterwards, like people walking
Cool.
around and stuff.
Yeah, so I'll cast illusory disguise while we're walking.
Okay, you already disguised, aren't you?
If
I
I'm
know.
already disguised, then I won't do it.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think
remember if I
you're
done it.
wearing your House Kaidos stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, this is to make me look injured.
Oh right. Oh yeah. I don't think you have. I'm not sure you have done that yet. Oh no, actually no. You were pretending to be injured before, weren't you?
Yeah, but this is to the guards, so when we get into the camp, I look really injured.
Okay.
Burnt. Oh no, I have already done it because I remember saying that I wanted to look burnt because of the wall of fire. Okay, yeah, so I won't do that. I will.
I think Cyan intentionally took an arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nyx appears as you're sort of walking towards the camp and says, "Are you sure about this? What if they think you're running away from the battlefield?"
We are running away from the battlefield.
Do you really think they'll be nice to traitors or cowards? I guess.
Well, no. I actually don't think this is a very good idea, to be honest. I think it would be better. Having thought about this over the past week, I do not think this is the best idea. I think it would probably be better to try and pose as like sneak past the guards and then pose as healers, which we can do because we are healers, rather because they would actually be in the camp. In my which I feel like would also be a fine plan, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll do that instead.
Nick says, so where do you want to go?
Through the front gates, because we are meant to be here. Or maybe it's a slightly to the side gate with the less well-trained guard.
So you pretty much have a choice about you either have to go through this main entrance here, or you can like sneak across the ditch at a further point, and you might not be spotted. It seems like a lot of the guards from this point that you see standing aren't really standing to attention all that much. They're just sort of sitting around. A lot of them are like trained House Kaidas guards, but you should be able to sneak past them if you try.
Yeah, I want to like hide in plain sight, because if we say that we're healers, we both have. I think Cyan has. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure Cyan has some kind of healing from battle medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, maybe he doesn't.
All right. Yeah. So what do you want to do this turn? Because you've got three actions each, so you can move up.
Yeah.
Depends if you want to stealth or just walk up to the gate.
I would like to walk up to the gate.
Okay.
The original plan, but just changing the, because then Zach's not here. I don't want to just change the plan, but I'll just change the reason why we're going, because I feel like that's more believable.
Okay. All right. You spend your 3 turns starting to walk up to the gate. We'll go back to the.
I want to act like we're supposed to be here as well.
Yeah, you were just sort of walked. Make a performance check for me.
Yeah, sort of like, yeah, okay.
All right, back. Whilst you do that, back to the battlefield. Henning.
Right. I do believe I've got a dragon to go and meet. So I'd like to go and do that.
Do what? Sorry.
I need to go and oh, what's his name? Begins with an A.
Arakan.
Arakan. Yeah, because the plan was I was going to turn Arakan invisible.
You want to do that now?
You might.
Maybe
Maybe
me
give
to wait?
That was when the extraction has to happen. That was the plan.
Okay. Can't remember.
You're waiting. You're basically waiting for them to give you some sort of signal to come in and.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep killing them. Yes. So I can't remember. So these guys don't have their ladder up yet.
They're in the process. So the one north of you is in the process of sort of building a ladder and putting it up. The other 2 are starting the process of climbing. The one next to you, or like that sort of half overlapping you, is almost at the top of the wall.
Okay. I'm going to try and cause some of them to fall off. So I'm going to use... I'll just use telekinetic projectile on them. The ones that are here.
Okay.
The ones that are climbing. To try and knock some of them off. Attack roll.
Roll.
26.
26. That's a hit.
23.
23. All right. Yeah, you start throwing bits of masonry and loose bits of brick at them as they climb the ladder.
Okay. I'm just gonna... No, I'll just stay where I am.
Mhm.
That's fine, and that can be my turn.
All right. The House Valoran troops start to fight back. And start doing the same thing, throwing bits of masonry and brick and whatever they have to hand down at them. Yeah, they all take a little bit of damage. Alright, that's that. Calcifer, what are you doing?
Right, so Calcifer is going to just point to a couple of the Azira and just go, "Oi! Get a rope ready!" And then he is going to leap off the side of the battlements.
Alright, do you want to try and catch yourself on the battering ram?
So his winged boots have a thing that lets them basically feather fall them
Okay.
on the way down. So he's going to
Is
just
that,
like...
is that reaction or is that just a passive?
I will check. The boots automatically cast Featherfall on you.
Oh, nice.
Can't use it again for 10 minutes.
Alright, so jumping down onto the ground. You land with a thud. You see a number of people chained into the battering ram, some dragged along by it, having taken arrows or blunt bits of masonry. But a lot of them look just like normal elves that have been forced into this job, so to speak. Along with a couple of soldiers, obviously, who are watching guard over them, carrying whips, and the knight who stares at you as you land. Superhero landing, I suppose.
Okay. I shall then... I shall then just try to rip off the gem that is on the battering ram.
Okay, make an athletics check for me, and that part of that will be moving into pushing your way through the battering ram to get to the gem.
Okay. Is that one action or two?
It'll be probably an action to move through it, and then an action to try and rip it off.
Okay, I'm going to use a legend point on this.
Okay. Make your athletics check for me.
Okay, my armband... Am I right that my armbands don't work because they're magic?
Yeah, anything currently within the anti-magic field, unfortunately, is just like regular armor.
Okay. Alright, so that's
Alright.
a 45.
Okay, so you start to you jump onto the anti-magic gem. You start to pull, and it creaks as it sort of flexes the wood that is attached to, and then suddenly crack, splinters rain, and in your hands the anti-magic gem you have. It's clunky. It's probably about the size of a large bowling ball, with sort of very polished edges, and it glows like a faint blue in your hands. It's slightly cracked as well from your attacks earlier.
Okay. How much does it weigh?
Probably, I'd say it weighs like 5 bulk.
Okay. Okay, that puts me to my max, I believe. But alright, just gonna waiting on. Just like looking up. Come on then. And
You're very
that's
encumbered
all my
by it,
actions.
Okay.
Is it still pulsing, the gem?
Yeah, it is. Whilst it's, like it hasn't been destroyed or turned off. It's just been unattached from the battering ram.
Yeah, I would be encumbered.
Okay. The Azira warriors, a few of them start scrambling, and you see like 2 or 3 ropes fling down from across. And they start holding on from the other side. The battering ram. The order is given to pull the battering ram back. Now that it's not reusable. It's just going to...
Will it take damage now?
Yeah, hang on, how far away is the...
Well, it's 20 feet from me.
cool. That's fine. So as you take it off, you hold it in your hands, and as it gets out of the way, suddenly you just like move it slightly out of the way, and they start burning. So can you use some damage, Matt?
5d8, isn't it? 5d6, sorry.
5d6, yeah.
12 plus 10. Or maybe not in this case, I don't know.
All right. It catches on fire, and it soon becomes unusable. Unfortunately, all the slaves chained up inside are also burning. So you hear the scream. I guess the screams of them turning into char. Very nice. War is hell, you know. All right. The skirmishers. Now that Cloud Kill has moved out the way. Oh, sorry, that Cloud Kill actually needs to move again after heading. Yeah, it's just off the map now. So they move back, and they're going to do an attack. Calcifer and these two troops here need to do a reflex save, please.
Oh,
38. Yeah, that's a crit success. Unfortunately, these do not do much better. Well, they do a lot worse. They get a bit smaller. Alright, Kaidos Knight. Seeing the battering ram in flames, takes out his sword and faces you down, Calcifer. He's going to approach and make 2 attacks with his greatsword.
Okay, just a regular greatsword at this point, right?
Oh, yes. So that will be 35.
That is a hit.
Okay. And 23 on the second, that's a miss. So that'll be 20... Oh, hang on, let me just see. So that'll be 24 physical damage.
Is that including runes?
No, that's taking all the other things off.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got a good sword normally.
This Jesus.
This is a strong dude.
Okay, I will shield block to reduce that to 9.
Okay. All right. And that's his turn. Back to the troops. The troops successfully. This troop successfully gets to the top, and is going to make an attack against this lot. They're sort of bustling for control of the wall at the moment. They get to that, but they can't make an attack. They get to the top, and they can make an attack. And they start climbing up the ladder. Can you make 3 more fire things, please, Cascas? Because these troops are going to march through the flames.
Can we just do one singular one, or?
And they can just take it. They get the order to march forward, and they hold their breath and march up.
13 each.
Okay, that's what I'm just going to say here. 13 each. Okay, so that'll be 23. 23, there we go. And then this one gets to the top and can make an attack. And this one gets to the top, but it doesn't make an attack. Oh, and this one is going to march up and...
Oh.
Yeah. They're just slowly marching up. Cascas.
Oh. Okay. Cascas is going to use the dismiss spell action on gaseous form.
Okay.
And he mid-air is going to use incendiary aura, which moves me then up to major curse.
Are you going to drop to the ground?
Yeah, it takes 25 damage. Falling damage is like half the distance you fall.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 25 points of damage.
And do you want to arrest fall.
Is that a separate action?
That'd be a reaction.
I can.
Because that would be. Yeah, it's a reaction. If you succeed on an acrobatics check, then you take no damage.
Okay. Acrobatics, yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty good. 31.
That's a crit success. You take no damage.
Yeah, so he also changes his form from when he emerges from the gaseous form. He isn't the kind of human version of himself, the tiefling version of himself.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's got his boots on as well, so he's like kind of falling with this like kind of rain of fire all around him. It hits the ground and just kind of pushes out. So now I have some effects.
Okay.
So I have the Major Flames Curse at the end of each of your turns. Hold on. So an aura of fire surrounds you, 10-foot emanation, dealing 4d6 fire damage. These basically reflex save to all other creatures in the aura at the end of each of your turns. So
Okay.
I will lose 1d6 obviously each turn. I'll do this. The Wall of Fire is now on turn 5.
Okay.
The boots where he is dropped right now will be a fire square.
How long does the wall of fire last? Sorry.
It's a minute, I think.
A minute. So that, yeah, it's halfway.
So where's my boots? I think I'm just checking if the fire damage starts now. The unit I'm on. I kind of landed on.
What does it say on this? It's probably at the end of their turn.
Hold on, let me check. Where is it? Where are my boots? Here they are. A creature that moves through one of these spaces takes 3d6 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah. So that'll be on their turn if anything.
Okay. Incendiary aura. You surround yourself with each time a creature in relation to fire catches on fire. So I've got that on. Don't think I have any. Actually, I don't think I actually have any damage per se. I'm doing right now.
Okay. Well, you got your major curse on, so on next turn.
Yeah. So, like every time everyone's like
Yeah.
near things.
All right, so you jump in the middle of a group of Kaidas soldiers. A few of them startling, kind of jump out of the way as you are now surrounded. Effectively. Flames start licking out of you, and your eyes start burning with fiery intensity. Right, let's go back to the camp. All right, so Hanera and Cyan, you start marching up to the camp. You're going to continue on.
Yeah, I've changed my plan, but yeah, I'm gonna continue with that. I've changed what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna continue marching through like we're supposed to be there.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sort of walk straight past, but as we're gonna go to walk past, I'm gonna stop and be like, scouting party, returning from the front.
One of the captains of the troop that are just waiting there says, "Passcode."
Shit.
Wait, I thought didn't Cyan go for the passcode?
Yeah, he did, but
Oh, that's
Just give me a second, because I did write it down. The elevator music plays.
Are you okay? Imagine hearing
Sounds-
just in there like. brain
actually
dead.
no.
found
This is the
it.
music that's going through Hanera's head.
Oh, I don't have hardly.
It's just like going back to like a flashback of like different memories, like different conversations with Cyan, but none of them the one where he said the password.
All right,
Every
let's,
time he says,
I've
every
got
time
it,
he
I've
says
got
it, it just goes.
Alright.
I've got it here if we want it.
Kadara.
Okay. The guard looks at you, looks you up and down, and stands aside, lets you through.
Yeah.
You
we're
start to
wearing
walk through.
Scouting uniforms. Cool.
All right, so we'll come back to you next turn then.
Okay.
Henning.
Right. It's not loaded for me. Oh, there it is. Right. Okay. I'm gonna continue to defend the rampart.
Yeah, you see the guards like coming, the soldiers coming up on ladders. One ladder obviously next to you. You can you can melee them if you want. You can make a melee attack, or you can make more ranged spells. And
Yeah, I'll make a spell strike on them.
Okay.
With telekinetic projectile.
Okay. 32. That is a hit.
So that damage, 16, and damage on this. 24.
All right. They're getting. Oh, no, it's too small. They're getting smaller. Yeah, you strike a few down as they start to climb up the ladder, and a few of them do successfully cross over to the ramparts, but you strike them down as well. Is it, anything else? I'm gonna recharge.
Yeah, recharge spell strike.
Okay. The soldiers continue their valiant battle, doing damage to the soldiers as they climb up the wall. They're just slowly taking damage. Round after round. You notice this seems to be the first, I guess, the first wave of attackers. So you don't know if there's more waves coming, but the troops that were mobilized and went on the assault are now. There's no more reinforcements coming for now. All right, that's their turn. Calcifer.
Has a rope dropped down?
Yeah, there's two or three ropes that have dropped down from the gate.
All right. I shall try to trip the guard in front of me.
You can't trip all of them.
Oh, sorry, just the knight.
Oh, the knight. Sorry.
That's
the
a
one
big
that's-
ass leg.
Yeah, the one that's the threat.
Yeah, you just like do like a fushirada and they just.
Like,
There's
Mr.
nothing in the
Fantastic.
rules that says you can't trip at the.
All right.
I'm just imagining it like a set of dominoes. Like you push one over and they just like.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be against his reflex DC.
Mhm.
It would help if I was on the right character sheet. $31.
Do you need to hit? Is that?
That's against his reflex DC.
Oh, it's reflex DC. 31. That just succeeds.
Okay, so he is prone.
All right, you
then-
knock him down.
Then I will grab onto the rope and I guess start climbing.
Make an athletics check for me.
$28.
28. That's a success. So you can move half your half your move speed if you're climbing, right?
Okay, so yeah, just start making my way up.
Can you attack of opportunity while prone?
You can, but I think you get a significant penalty. Yeah, I was -2.
-2. He's gonna make an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
That's 28.
That does not hit.
All right. 2 actions. If you're to climb, is that what you're doing?
Well, yeah, trip, grab, pull.
Okay, because it's
Just-
50. The wall's 50 feet up. Yeah.
Yeah, I was figuring I'd get some way up and then they'd pull me the rest.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's your movement? What's your movement speed?
my move speed is, I believe, 25.
So
it's actually, it's currently 15 feet because I'm encumbered.
okay. So that's gonna be only 10 feet up. You get then, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need some,
Oh, no,
need
it's mine.
some, need some pulling.
Not -10, +10. All right, you slowly start wiggling up the up the rope. The Zero Warriors are gonna try and make an athletics check.
In fact, I'll just do one climb and then raise a shield.
Okay, so that's just 5 feet then.
Yeah, because I'm not making good distance.
Is that 10 turns? Will take you.
Yeah.
All right, the Zero Warriors are going to do an athletics check. I'll say it's you get 5 feet for every 5 DC. So 15, so that takes you 15 feet up.
Cool.
So you're 20 feet up. And that's your Zero's turn. The battering ram is going to take more damage, Cascus.
Yep.
Just the survivors that are left, it's looking very injured as they push themselves through it.
It's another 28.
Is that within your aura as well?
No, it's a 10-foot. The fire itself that triggers the effects is 10 feet.
Cool. Okay, it's dead. Sort of like crumbles and crashes to one side, burning to a husk.
Oh dear. It's gonna be a lot.
Alright, the skirmishers are going to fire on the walls, and are going to fire at these 3 troops. Oh, they take a lot of damage. Unfortunately, a few of their own troops get caught up in the volleys. Friendly fire. Alright, the Kaidos Knight is going to take out his his longbow, sorry. He's going to fire at you. So he's going to stow his sword, take out his longbow, and fire a shot at you, Calcifer. That's a natural 20 for a 41. So that'd be a crit.
Okay.
Ow.
It's not magic. So you take 29 piercing damage.
Okay. She'll block to 14.
Big oofa. Oh.
Okay. Alright, the troops are going to... As you're climbing up, Calcifer, the troops come to the wall and start to attach together a ladder. As do these ones. Alright, these ones are going to continue fighting.
Do they count as moving? For the purposes of the firewall.
No, they still need to take damage.
Yeah. Right, which ones need to... No, we'll do that in a bit. We do now.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you do it now.
Okay. Well, 5. Oh boy. 22. And then the ones within 10 feet of Cascus, then take, they catch on fire, which is
Okay.
3d4.
Can you just tell me how much damage in total they need to take?
So the ones within 10 feet of Cascus take 7 persistent fire damage. So that is the group to the bottom left, and I think that's it at the moment.
Okay, so they take 32 plus 7.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, any passing through will take. No. Yeah. 32. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
32 for any moving around the fire
Yeah, that's
wall.
32 and 7. Yeah, these guys are not having a good time with the firewall. 32 and they start climbing. These guys climb. These guys climb. And then these guys are going to come over here.
So
And,
before they move,
yeah,
hold on, where were they?
there's one here.
Yeah, so they're in 10 feet. So they're going to take the emanation damage. Is it the end of the turn or just on your turn?
Is it? I don't know. Is it whether they start their turn or end their turn?
At the end of each of your turns. Okay, end.
Okay, so this one is gonna come up to you and attack you. Form up and lower halberds. Can you make a reflex saving throw, please?
Mm-hmm.
30. That's a success. So you take half damage. So that'll be 5 piercing damage.
Yep.
And then that's it. Cascus.
So at the end of your turn, the group on the top left and bottom left,
Yeah.
yeah, they're the only ones in at the moment, are both going to take major fire damage. The major fire damage
Okay.
curse. So they're going to take 4d6. So it's 12 each.
Is that group damage? Is that area damage?
Yeah, like an aura of fire surrounds you. Yeah. So all
Um,
creatures in the aura. At the end
Okay.
of
Well,
it.
this group's dead.
Which group?
This one.
So I don't think they're in it. Because
Okay.
it's 10 foot emanation.
Oh,
and
it's a 10
where
foot.
you move them.
Okay.
It's just these two.
Sorry. Bear with me 2 seconds.
That's fine. I'm gonna remove 1d6 of my health quickly. Roll 1d6 and so I'm gonna move 3. Cool. So they both of those two groups top and left take 12 damage. With 22, yeah. And then before we do the persistent fire damage, there's one more thing. The group I'm sat on are in my boots, so they will take boot damage.
Okay.
And that boot damage is a total of 3d6.
Okay.
So that's 12 damage.
Is that area damage as well?
Each square you move through, a creature that moves through one of these squares takes 3d6 fire damage.
Oh right. They should have. These ones should have taken that last turn then, so that'll be 22. That's fine. It's not this turn. It's on their turn. Just remind me when they move.
Move through each square, a creature that moves through one of these spaces. Yeah, so it's end of their turn. I mean, this is
Yeah,
all the
that's
end of their turn. This is all the end of their
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, yeah. They're sort of bustling around in this area as a unit.
Timing works
so-
alright because I'm
yeah.
after their turn. So.
Yeah.
And then right, so now they both take some fire damage, which is going to be 3d4. So they both take now 6 persistent fire damage. Those two.
Okay.
I mean to take a note of how much was it. So and bottom left 6 persistent, and then the
Oh, so
one
these are
below
persistent
to the
damage.
left, the other one that took persistent damage, which is on the bottom left, is taking. Where is it? 7. 7 persistent. Okay, cool. So that's all of that. We think.
Okay.
Now my moves.
Why is this one 7?
Oh, because we did. It was a separate roll we did earlier. I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
could do the
No,
same
that's
thing,
fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So they need to
and
take that damage then.
Yes, they need to take the persistent fire damage, both the one on the top left and the bottom right. And then so they've both got 6, and then the one bottom left has 7.
Okay.
That's
there we
all.
go. That's
now,
all.
now my turn. I'm going to drop a. Yeah. I'm going to do a repelling pulse.
Okay.
So it's a DC 31 reflex. I'm down to 1 level 5 spell slot. And it is 22. That was quite bad, I think.
That is what? Your DC is 22.
No, the damage. It was
What's the DC?
31.
31. So crit fail, a fail, and wait, how? What's the range on your repelling pulse?
30.
30. Okay, so this one needs to do one as well.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
The
crit
one by the
fail,
gate.
fail, crit fail, and success.
the one by the gate has to do it as well,
Okay.
and the one on the far right as well. If you haven't done
Oh
that
shit. Okay. All right. Then that's a crit fail, success, crit fail, success, crit fail.
Right. So the crit failures, they take double damage and they're
Yeah.
pushed 20 feet away from you and then knocked prone.
Okay.
Flat damage against the wall.
These ones are These ones are good. Well, it will be effectively as if they're falling 20 feet. So
Okay.
So these ones just get like pushed into the wall and
Yeah.
are now prone. These ones are going to get pushed into the wall as well.
Okay. And both of those units will take double damage, so 44 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then plus. Is it? Do they do the plus 10 as well for them as well?
I'll allow that. That's fine.
So they take in total each of those units after that 54 damage. Well, and the push damage, so 64 damage total.
64 damage.
Total, each of them. Totally Reno.
All right, these guys are
That's just the crit failure ones, yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
these
Both
guys
of
are
them,
definitely
crit failure
dead.
ones in total just took 64 damage in total.
All right, these guys are dead as well.
Okay. Damn. The ones that you ready?
Yep.
Ones that failed take full damage and are pushed 10 feet away.
There wasn't any normal fails. There was just successes after that.
Fine. So the successes take.
Oh
half.
no, sorry, no, there was just normal fails. Yeah, it was just normal fails. Sorry, not successes.
Fine.
So it's 10 feet away.
Yeah, 10 feet away and. full
They're not
damage.
prone.
Not prone.
They're not prone, or are they?
No, they're fine. They're not.
Okay.
affected by that.
They don't take full damage, then, do they? They just take the regular damage.
They just take 10. They just push 10 feet away, take the regular damage, and then the more damage, I suppose, from the.
Okay, how much is the regular damage again?
22 for the regular damage.
So that's 32.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then, yeah, that's fine.
Happy.
Yeah, cool. Thank
And
you.
then the
Yeah,
ones
big.
that you
Oh,
did, they take half damage. I think there was one that you said took half was a success, if I remember right.
what was your DC again?
31.
No, there's no success. Sorry.
Cool. So that's that. Yep. That's that bit.
All right. So, all right. Yeah, a blast of repelling energy shoots out from Cascus. A number of soldiers get vaporized, half being pushed through the fire or around the whirling flames that revolve around Cascus. The other half getting pushed into the wall and cracking their skulls on the stone. Soldiers start shouting and pointing at Cascus as a high value target.
I'm then gonna move. I'm gonna get broadside by all those archers. Is this siege thing? Would that provide me cover if I move directly left from here?
Yeah,
Well,
you
that-
could use it as cover for sure. It's just like a burning husk of wood.
I'm gonna move here, and then we need to add a little trail of fiery death on the floor where the boots are.
Okay.
Cool. So that's boot damage.
Okay.
I think it was one more to the right as well. Yeah, nice. Cool. End of my turn.
Nice. Let me just change that to like yellow.
Sorry,
or
that was
something.
that was a while. Sorry.
It's alright, it's cool. Right, back to Cyan and Hanera.
Okay, I would like to find a little corner somewhere between two tents to cast level 4 with focus point invisibility on myself, and then Cyan's gonna cloak of shadows up.
Okay, as you let's just say as you're sort of walking through here and sort of making your way into the camp where it's a bit less defended, as you walk past, you notice two people coming out of the tent to your left, which is down here. You see strolling out in a shining set of shade steel armor, the younger looking and more vital Dayron Kaidos, along with the scion of Neruzatar. And they sort of step out and sort of face each other. Where are we? You see that they both walk up to the fire. They sort of haven't noticed you. I guess you just take a bit of cover around a corner and just have a look. And the flames of the campfire start turning green, and Darren kind of starts staring into it. Do you want to make a perception check for me, and do one for Cyan as well?
I could do science as well. Okay, I won't do science.
Can everyone else see this, by the way?
Yeah.
Cool. It looks fine. Yeah.
28.
Cool. In that case, let's have a look. You see in the fire reflected are visions of the battlefield. He's doing a form of scrying. The scion says, "The lines are holding for now. When do you wish to give the order?" Daron Kaidas waves away the question. "Not yet. A lot hinges on this battle, Lord Kaidas," the scion says. "Only you can undo the sky. Only you can reconnect us with Lord Null." Kaidas turns and faces the scion, staring into his eyes, sort of staring him down. He says, "Right now, I am in charge. Your lord will have his due when the time arrives." And the scion says, "He is your lord also," unfazed. Daron Kaidas returns to staring back in the fire, and after a moment he stretches his shoulders and says to a nearby guard, "Bring me my Kirax. We have work to do." "Yes, my lord." Kaidas turns back to the scion as a huge black Kirax is brought to him, armored with shining elven steel. He says to the scion, "Protect the hostages. I'll be here for them soon. I'm sure of it." He then mounts the Kirax gracefully. I'll just bring it up. He mounts it, and then with a screech, he takes off into the air. The black wings of the Kirax puff dust into the air as he soars upwards. Across the camp, seeing this, it seems like Kirax is in the hundreds screech as they fly off from their positions across the camp. They're night riders guarding their lord and falling into formation as he flies up to the air. Nyx whispers in your ear, "This will be the chance if we want to save them." All right.
Invisible, please.
Yeah, you
We're
turn
in it.
you turn invisible. Are you doing that to Scion as well?
He has a cloak for it, so yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, back to everyone else. Okay.
Oh, the initiative has disappeared from the top.
Oh, it's still here on my tracker.
Not the initiative.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, cool. Henning, we're back to you.
My ramparts are still loading.
Okay.
I can't. I can't see it.
So yeah, it does take a while.
You
might have
cannot
to-
switch scenes until resources.
Maybe just restart.
Oh no, sorry, I got it.
Okay, cool.
I'm back. I am back. Right. Still waiting for that signal, so I'm going to continue to defend the ramparts. Noticing we're getting a little bit overwhelmed, I'm going to do a spell strike with chain lightning.
Okay.
38.
38. All right, that is a crit success.
Nice.
Okay. So critical on the strike, just on that one I've been hitting, please.
Okay.
And then we're going to
44, 54.
54. And then we're going to cast chain lightning. So then you will need to make a DC 29.
Oh no, that's not 54. Sorry, it was you did double already on that.
Oh yeah, I did. Right.
That's cool.
So yeah, they will need to make a save. Let's roll the damage.
Mhm.
Whatever that is.
What save is it? A reflex save.
Yeah, 29. And it's crit, so
Oh, well, you can't. Can you? You can't do
You
spell
crit-
strike on things that do multiple targets, right?
I don't see why not.
I think you need a special feat to do things that aren't just that also require an attack roll.
Yeah, I think it has to be a spell that requires an attack roll.
Yeah, so you could either
Oh.
just cast chain lightning. on
Okay, well,
everyone,
can I
or-
take back the? Can I take back the strike then and just do chain lightning?
Yeah. Sorry, there we go. So they just need to do a reflex save, yeah? That's 26 on the reflex save, and is it 2 more that need to do that as well?
Yeah. So well, it's first. It just bounces between all.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna hit mostly everyone.
I think it can hit every single.
Yeah, it
Uh,
can. It just bounces.
Yeah.
30 feet. Anything within 30 feet of each other is about to get chain lightning.
Yeah,
Wait,
if it goes from the one next to you to the one on the far left, then yeah, it can hit everything.
Presumably it stops at the middle though.
It only stops
This one's
if they crit fail.
yeah. It can
No
go.
crit
It can go.
succeeds.
Yeah, it can go from the one to the front of the gate and then back up and then.
What path is this going?
Can you,
I
can you
guess
see my cursor?
Yeah.
So assuming it can hit this one, it can
Yeah.
go from here over to this one, back to this one, up to here, to here.
It
to
can't
here,
bounce
to here,
to-
to here,
can't
to
bounce
here,
to one
to here.
target. Can't do it more than once.
Yeah, that's fine.
It
that's
can
fine.
bounce indefinitely.
Oh,
I
he
don't think
means
it,
not-
it can't
he
affect the
means-
same target twice.
It's not.
Oh,
it's
it
not.
no, it didn't.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Oh no, it didn't, did it? Yeah, sorry, I thought you were meant
Yeah, so
here
go-
to here, to here, but you went here.
Yeah,
All right,
okay,
roll,
here,
roll,
here.
just roll the damage. I'll have them.
I have 64.
Okay, 64.
I don't think it can get past them though, because there's
Oh yeah,
like,
the dead
this
body.
bit here,
them
this the
being
bit on
dead,
the right
actually.
here can't get affected.
I mean, it's conductive.
No, well, they're dead.
Unless you want to,
Yeah, but they got-
unless you want to fucking chain it to your own guards.
I mean, that would
Chain
be
it
a very
to-
that would be a Henning thing to do.
Chain it to Hank.
Could chain it to Hank.
He's a bit far away.
That is funny.
Okay, but yeah,
I'll do it up to here then. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's up to stop one.
64.
Do they take an extra 10 for being group one? Or is that?
Well, I'm doing this in the stead of me
Okay.
rolling individually
Okay,
for
okay,
everyone,
okay,
so
okay. Fine.
just to save a bit of time.
Sure.
All right, a massive arc chain of lightning shoots out from Henning, chaining between the guards and being
Oh,
conducted
The
by their
guy
metal
needs to
armor.
make a save as well. Then
Oh yeah, the knight.
Oh, the knight, yeah.
the knight
okay.
needs to make a save.
Yeah, just bear with me a sec. I'll just get him.
And Mike's a little busy at the moment.
His reflex, yeah.
Yeah,
What did he see?
29.
He got a 30.
Oh, so he saves, but
So that's half damage.
Yeah.
Or was it 64?
yeah.
So 32. That's everyone. Well, this squad is dead. After having been knocked back and bashed into the wall, they were then smoked in their armor by
Lovely
the
time.
thing by Henning. Unfortunately, a lot of them have fallen, so a lot of these squads are getting a lot smaller now.
And, I think we just committed a bit of a genocide.
Well, like a bit of genocide.
Alright, guys.
It's fine because they're like the science.
They're the bad.
Not
They're the
liar.
baddies.
Yeah, they're the bad guys.
Hi, Dan.
They're the baddies.
And oh, these guys actually need to be a bit smaller as well. All right. Yeah, you're absolutely ripping through the first wave. Amazing. All right, the side. Is that your turn, Henning?
Yeah, because I didn't spell strikes. So there's nothing.
Cool. So you see the sheer horror on a lot of their faces after so many of their companions have fallen. The ones who survived look at themselves like they were miraculous to have survived. This might break their morale. They might start running. All right, the Sidon troops are going to be attacking. All right. Yeah, they start throwing more things down, masonry, bricks, crushing the remainder and the survivors. Calcifer, where are you?
Currently
you're
on
there.
the rope
Yeah,
still.
you'll climb here. Yeah.
So raise a shield,
Mhm.
climb.
Okay, can you make another athletics check for me, please? $41. That's cool.
Should be a 39.
I think that's fine. So that's another 10 feet, is it?
And then 33.
Yeah, another 10 feet. Oh, sorry. Just about to.
God, this rope is. I'm climbing so fast, it burns my hands.
All right. Is that your turn then?
But yeah, I think that's it for me.
All right. The Azera warriors heave again. Do another athletics check to pull you up. So they get a 35. So that's another 35 feet.
Nice.
So you get to the top, then they pull you over. All right. The skirmishers are going to fire another volley. Henning, can you make a reflex save, please?
Yes.
Uh, 37. All right, that's a success. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a success. So that is 12 piercing damage. All right. And then the knight stands up after that horrific turn of events. He's going to rally. Just going to steady the troops from running away. He shouts some orders, and he's going to. Oh, he can't. He can't shoot.
Yeah,
at
what
Calthus.
troops?
Yeah, the troops. The troops need to do a save now. All right, the troops start to rout and start running back. Completely breaking their lines. All right, Cascus.
Alright. Cascus is going to move. Yeah. They're going to go up here. And then to this one. Yeah. Could you draw a nice pretty line where they've walked?
Oh shit! Yeah, hang on.
So it kind of goes
Like-
transfixed.
like
Yeah,
that?
diagonal. So yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So that's 2 actions of movement. And then I'm going to use a...
I'm sure there's some automated way of doing this. There probably is.
Yeah. Then I'm going to use a cantrip, produce flame on the group to the left.
Okay.
Oh yeah, persistent fire damage. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah.
I think so. The group, the only ones that are left is the group on the top left, which to the left of Cascus, which was taking 6 persistent fire damage.
Yeah.
And then I think they take the aura on returns. And then next, yeah, I'm going to use my fire thing, just a fireball, because that's all I got really. So it is choose flame, attack. I'm going to do a normal attack on it. It's a 23.
Okay.
Is that a hit?
23. That is a miss, actually.
Okay. No worries. And then I will plonk here. I don't think do they take boot damage on their turn or my turn?
That's if they when they move.
Okay, so when they move, they'll take boot damage,
Mhm.
and they'll also be in my. Oh no, it's the end of their turn, so theoretically they could walk out of it. The what's it called?
Oh, it's at the end of your turn.
The flame aura stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It says your
Yeah.
turns. So
Yeah.
theoretically, yeah, he's not going to get affected by that. The guys who are running, it might end of my turn. Yeah, I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
This is turn 6 of the Wall of Flame.
Is it 6 or 7?
6, I've been counting it.
Okay, cool. All right, back to Cyan and Hanera.
Okay, I would like to just send a little message to the guys with our little things saying, FYI, wait, no, let me start again. Siren Kaidas left on Kirax.
Okay, because don't get distracted by Matt.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by that. I'm like, Siren Kaidas, left with a bunch of Kiraxes. Look out as planning something big. As in, keep an eye out for something funny, some funny business, something you
Okay.
wouldn't expect.
Okay.
Expect the unexpected, that sort of thing. And then I guess, so is the Scion back in the tent? Scion back in the tent.
No, he's just looking at the fire at the moment. Still sort of scrying into it.
Okay, I wanna walk around the back of the tent and like try and just go looking.
Okay.
Can you lift up the bottom of the tent and look in? Or is
Sorry?
it more secure than that?
There's just like a flap, but there's 2 guards, like royal guards of Daring Kydas's, by the door. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go like.
do you like that
this
swirly
way.
thing?
Yeah, very cool. And then just like have a lift up the flap and have a little look in.
All right, make a stealth check for me.
Can Cyan do it? I know it's an era, but I would much prefer that Cyan do it because he's the sneaky one.
Okay, yeah, do
And
it.
I'll just sort of-
Have Cyan do it.
Yeah, I will hang like back, but I will be around. I'll move to here. Ah. Like here. Yeah, I'll make a percent check.
Okay.
27.
All right, Cyan sneaks through and inspecting the outside of the tent. It looks like it's like tied and bolted down quite tightly, but if you wanted to cut through the tent, you could. Like, there's only one kind of doorway, but you can always cut through the tent.
Yeah, I don't know. Please, can I consult the team as I don't have.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You've got communication with them, so you can ask.
Oh,
questions.
I meant like out of game because I don't have.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have Zach to ask. So I was just thinking, could we just very confidently go and speak to the Scion and be like, hey, we've got business. Let's go and talk in the tent. Do you think that will work, or do you think he's gonna be really hostile? Because I could still offer to banish him, as a back to the other world, so he could get with his Lord and Savior Naruzatar. Not get with, but catch up with.
So my concern, he has met you before.
Yeah.
He doesn't have eyes. So he might not be susceptible to illusion magic.
Yeah, I know. But I know, exactly. I want him to know who I am.
There is a risk, I suppose, as well, that there is another reason he's helping him. A deal that we don't know about. That your offer of banishment would not trump, because I imagine Kaidas can banish.
No, I don't think Kaidas would be able to banish because it's a high level spell. He's a Sidan. It's not a vampire spell, I don't think. And
he
they
does
don't.
have a big army of other people who might. I think
No,
there's
because they
probably
don't
enough
use
made
they
to
don't
much
use
them.
magic.
Well,
There
some
are
of the
priests
the
that-
Akkadian users do.
Yeah, the priest, he does employ priests and stuff,
Oh,
but,
okay.
but it's not very common. It's not like he's got like a whole arcanum of them.
I mean, what's
I-
the easiest? The easy, orchestrated slightly, right? I mean, what's the I wouldn't overcomplicate it and take risk when there's just an easier option, maybe.
Well, yeah, I could just walk up to him, and the other guards might not see, and be like, "I think we should go and have a chat in the tent." Hopefully, he'll know it's me. I'll try and make myself sound recognizable, and then and then maybe we can go and talk in the tent. Am I being too optimistic? I
And
just feel like he was buds with us before, and he's kind of a
Oh.
neutral party, so
Odds is a
maybe.
strong word. I think it was like a marriage of convenience.
But maybe we could make a new marriage of convenience.
Hmm.
yeah, it's just if it goes south, I'm not sure that the two
guys
of you
are-
can fight the three of them.
No, but we can just hopefully just both leave, because Zion can get out pretty quickly, and so can Hanera.
Without the Padron
Yeah, well, Allura is the
and Delora.
yeah. Zach's not here. No, I'm joking. So,
I mean, if interrupted while doing the stealthy way, words are still an option then.
that is true. Okay, yeah, that's very true. Okay, we'll try and cut a hole in the yes, thank you. In the tent.
All right, so Cyan starts cutting a hole in the tent. All right, we'll come back to how that goes
Quietly.
next turn. It's no problem. All right, Henning. It's probably going to load. Is it's probably going to take ages just to load again.
Do, 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 do.
That's right.
I can see that he's still on the other one. So
I'm
Yeah.
coming. I'm trying. Trying my best.
I'm trying my best.
Trying my best, sir.
And I have
I mean,
oh, sorry. I'll write it in the chat.
What's
still
that?
waiting for my.
I have 2 scrolls of silence because I got 1 extra just in case we needed it, so I might use that now
Okay.
on Cyan.
It's an area, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah. All right.
I think in Pathfinder it just applies to a individual.
No, level
But
4.
then it's an area. Well, it's an area. Sorry, it's an area around you, but it follows you, right?
Yeah, so it'll be an area around Cyan that follows it if it's 30 feet.
It's a 10-foot emanation around the touch creature. Okay. All right, Henning. What do you want to do? You're seeing them begin to run away.
Well, we can't have that, can we? I'm going to fire a telekinetic projectile at this one.
Okay.
That is trying to get away.
How many
27.
how many spell slots you got left now?
I have 1. I have 2.
Okay.
But these are cantrips, not.
Oh yeah, it is a cantrip. 27. Did you say? That hits.
Yes. 26.
Nice. All right. Yeah. You throw another bit of masonry at them and hit a few on the way. They are running for the hills.
Okay.
Is that your turn? Do you want to do anything else?
There's nothing else I can really do, so I'll just stay here and stare menacingly at them.
The House of Valoran troops start cheering. Oh, huzzah! as they start firing down at the soldiers as they're running away. You hear one of the captains saying, "Men, the battle has only just begun. Hold the line."
Wait, what?
All right, Calcifer, what you doing?
We've got a pretty good vantage point here, right?
Yeah, you can see somewhat like down the hill. Yeah,
So we can see that there's not reinforcements coming.
there are. It'll take a little. Like you can see that there's like a bunch of hills and stuff that reinforcements could be like stationed behind.
Yeah, but it would be
Like,
not a matter of.
It's not like they're imminently upon you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can they
Yes,
see the
I'm-
Kyraxes?
You need to make a perception check to look in the sky and survey it.
That would not be his current priority. He's just going to say,
Okay.
right, we're drawing them back. Secure the shade steel.
Oh my god.
Take the rope that he just came up. Drop the gem up on the battlements,
Mm-hmm.
and then swing down on the rope. back down into the fray.
All right.
Calcifer will die.
Are you can just jump off and try and arrest a fall if you want.
Okay, with the using the rope to do that.
Yeah. All right. I can say that'll give you a +2 seconds on spot.
Can I use athletics to do it?
No, it's acrobatics, but it's a DC 15, so you just gotta succeed.
All right. Hey.
Alright,
Hey, you double succeed.
double superhero landing.
All right, superhero landing. You see the knight trudging over the bodies of his companions, trying to shout at his men to fight. Seeing you approach, he doffs his sword and prepares for battle.
Does he appear to be vampiric?
Make a religion check.
Okay.
This would look really cool, like the wall of fire, and like you got like the shade steel armor, like
Yeah.
in the fire, like behind
Yeah.
it.
26.
26. Doesn't seem to be. There's not really necessarily anything giving it away that he would be.
Okay. I shall try to grab him.
Mm-hmm.
32.
What does that need to
This
be?
is, Fortitude DC.
That's a fail.
Damn. And I will raise a shield.
All right, you interlock, starting to wrestle. Neither of you having the upper hand on each other just quite yet. The Zero Warriors, seeing you jump down, are going to scale down the rope as well in assistance. And they're just going to flank the knight for you. Alright. Oh yeah, so you see in the air now, cresting over the hill, can someone... you see 2 squadrons of Kiraxes breaking off from a larger squadron flying overhead. Hundreds of Kiraxes flying into the city. Henning, can you roll me a d3? And Cascus, can you roll me a d3 as well, please?
What is this? Call of Cthulhu? Yeah.
Oh, I'm also Cascus. Why am I Cascus?
Which one was you?
I think I was the first one.
No, I got the 2.
No, I got the one.
No. Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no, I got the 2.
No,
All right.
Cascus got the 2.
Cascus got the 2. All right, so Henning, you see flying down a knight and a Kirax flying down from the group. And he's going to fly...
How's just Kaidas holding on to the Kirax if he only has one arm?
It's not Darren Kydex. It's
Oh.
Darren Kydex. There's like a whole group of Kiraxes flying above, but this is just a few that are just falling down to assist in the fight. And then on this side, there's 2.
Yep.
All right, you see them approaching.
Bring it on.
This squad is going to run as well.
I've actually only used 2 spell slots so far, technically. Pretty good.
All right, the Kaidas Knight is going to try and grapple you, Calcifer.
Okay. DC 33.
Okay, you got a 29. So failing that, he lashes at you with his sword. That's a 30. That's a miss.
Yep.
And then he is going to punch you
With a minus 10.
with a minus 10. That's 34.
That does not hit.
Okay. The squadrons start to run. This one needs to take damage for because it moved. Cascus.
Yep. It's taking damage from the boots, isn't it?
Yeah.
3d6, I think it was. Yeah.
3d6.
Yeah, they're also going to take the persistent fire damage they had before, which was...
Oh yes, 7. So okay, so it takes 8. That's group area damage.
Yeah.
And then it takes. Oh, it's dead.
Oh,
All right,
God.
they burn to death. The rest of these troops are going to run up and lower halberds to try and break through.
Bring it on. That's gonna hurt them.
So can you make 2 reflex saves for me, please?
Yeah, of course I can. I would be delighted to. 30.
30. That's a success, not a crit success.
That's
and
fine.
can you do me another one, please?
Yeah. 32.
32. Okay, that's a. Hang on. That is a crit success.
Mhm.
So you take 7 piercing damage.
I'm gonna use Selfish Shield. So I don't take
Okay.
any.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay, so at the end of their turn, they're gonna take. Okay, so the guys below me have just gone for a boot
Yeah.
block. So we'll do that one quickly. We'll do persistent fire damage once we've done everything else. Roll 3d6. So booty, they take 12 fire damage from the boots. From the aura, they're both gonna take. This is it just the 2? Let me just measure this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think it's just the 1, because it's 10 for emanation, I think. Let me just double check. For some reason, like, it's really weird. I can't, like, scroll at all. 4d6, 10 for emanation, so they're both going to take 13. So plus, that's just the 2.
13. Is that area damage?
Yes, this is the fire. This is just the fire aura.
Okay, cool.
The back one doesn't, just the top one too. I'm gonna do my. I lose 2 HP. Because of the d6 per turn. Is there any other random? Oh yeah, the aura. We'll do the persistent fire damage now then.
Mhm.
The incendiary aura will give them. Oh, they I should. I forgot completely. They should be doing the flat checks against me when they roll, but I forgot to do. Don't worry about that. 3d4 persistent. So they're both going to take 9 persistent fire damage. Those 2 groups.
Okay.
And I will use a spell. I'm not going to use darkness yet. I'm going to use Burning Hands. I've got it on signature spell, so I'm going to do it at level 3. It's a 15-foot cone. I think that touches them. Does that touch them? It touches all 3, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we're going to do that. Level 3. So D29 basic reflex, please.
Okay. What's 29 DC, was it?
Yeah.
So that is a failure and 2 crit failures.
Okay. So the failures take 32. It's an area damage one.
Yeah, 22.
No, because plus the 10
Oh yeah, that's right.
is area damage.
And then what's the crit failure? Oh, sorry, no, the other one is a crit failure. So
there's no specification on here for what crit failure does.
Oh wait, yeah. So that would be double.
Yeah.
Right. It's because it's a basic saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just a double.
Right. And then the back squad is now going to take persistent fire damage as well.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll again, or should we use the previous roll?
No, it's fine.
So it was 9. The back one takes as well.
What's this one for? Persistent damage.
Yes, because the burning
Okay.
hands is a fire spell,
Cool.
and that's my level 3 spell slot. One of them gone. 2 out of 3.
All right. These are a lot smaller now. And this one is basically just one guy left.
I've got 1 turn of movement as well. I've got 1 turn of movement. What we're going to do with that? I'm just going to be a dick, I think, and move 1 across northeast.
Just want to make my life harder.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. There you go. And kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
I might just move back one. You're gonna have to keep rolling.
Yeah, it's
Those
fine.
until Peter,
It's
then.
fine. That's fine. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
I feel pretty awful after that. That was
It's a
pretty mean.
turn. All right. Back to Cyan and Hanera. All right. So Cyan is currently cutting through. Can you make a stealth check for Cyan to do that, please?
Yeah.
Ooh.
38.
Okay. So
And he's silenced as well, I remember.
yeah. So stealthily cutting through the tent. No one notices. As stepping in, he finds a very well furnished sort of captain's tent, or sort of I guess quartermaster's tent, with with battle plans laid out on a table. In a small side table next to like a chest of drawers and a candle are two young people sat at a table. You recognise them as Alora Malfire and the Padrin Veneros the 11th. They do not recognize Cyan yet, as he is invisible.
I don't want to go that far. I don't want to go that far. I'm just gonna put my head in also, and cast spell magic.
Dispel magic on what?
Well, they will. It looked like okay. Actually, no. First, I'm gonna look at the scene and see if they are because it looked like they were trapped magically by their feet before when we were scrying at them.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Okay, thank you. Oh wait, no, that's Science one. Sorry. 30.
30. Okay, so looking at them, it doesn't necessarily seem like anything. Are you doing detect magic as well?
Yeah. That would have been good, wasn't it? Yeah,
Okay.
if I had done that. Yes,
That's
I
fine.
am doing that.
So that combined with detect magic, you look around the room. They seem to have almost like a magic aura over them, like there's some sort of maybe a curse over them. But the thing that draws your eye is on the table next to them. There is a glowing green gem, which is kind of thrumming a little bit. That's giving off a very powerful and magical energy.
What type of magic?
Let me just. What are the types again? Hang on. I can't remember the specific. Oh, okay.
If you tell me what it does, then I'll tell you what school it's likely to be.
Spare me 2 seconds. Let's take a break then, actually, because then I can research it, and it's probably a good time now. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back in 15 minutes then. Yeah.
Sick.
See you in a bit.
Cool. I'll give you the opportunity. Hello, welcome back. So, just before the break, you were wondering about this magic gem on the table. I can now reveal to you that it is evocation, the magic that seems to be coming
Okay.
from it. It's like glowing green at the moment. Other than that, you're not quite sure what it could be doing.
Okay. That so. uh, Is evocation? Oh, what? Sorry. What spell? What other spells are evocation? Because it
Fireball.
doesn't. Uh. Okay, so it's not like scrying, because scrying's not evocation.
That'll be divination.
Yeah,
Generally.
divination. Thank you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more like. So it feels like maybe it's some kind of spell. Can I get science to just pick it up and throw it out of the tent?
To do what?
Pick it up and throw it out of the tent. Actually, no, I don't think that's a good idea. He wouldn't do that. um.
Could be like a beacon.
Yeah, I don't really feel like that. Would be an evocation thing though.
I'm thinking more trap.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a trap. Like if they move, it will go off. Okay, did you say that they're like cursed? Is the curse evocation? I know that you don't. I don't think you have to tell me that, but you can if you like.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. Oh, sorry, it's enchantment with a curse.
Okay. I would like to cast Dispel Magic. And
Okay.
I'm going to use. I would like to use my blood magic so I can cast it while I'm in the silence.
Okay, cool. I was about to ask that. Dispel magic. So you need to do a counteract.
Yeah. Oh no! Ah, sorry. I'm gonna just right. I'm having issues because I keep editing science sheet instead of mine. Right. Okay. Yes, I will do a counteract check. Is that I always forget how to do them.
So you need to add the relevant skill modifier or another appropriate modifier to your check against the DC. So I would say that you can do an Arcana check if you want.
Brilliant.
What's this? What's this damage? Did you just take damage?
Blood magic.
Oh, from the blood magic.
Yeah.
31. Just bear with me a sec.
Can you see whenever we change our HP?
It does pop up.
I thought it only happens when we like do it on the turn tracker.
Where am I? What did you get? 31.
Yeah.
Are you inside or outside of the tent?
Inside the tent.
That's a fail.
Okay.
The gem turns red. Vroom.
Oh, hold on. I have a thing.
Okay.
Where is it? The skill feat. No, sorry, it doesn't go off unless I'm a master.
Alright, it turns red. Nyx is like, what did that do? The two people sat, the Padrin and Elora, still both staring kind of off into space a little bit, just sat on the chair. Right, that's your turn.
I was trying to lift the curse, but I was okay. I'll try that next turn if that.
Oh, you're trying to lift the curse on them?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were sorry. I thought you were trying to counteract on the thing.
No.
That would have been a fail anyway. And well, the gem would have actually gone red anyway if you failed. So, the gem still goes red.
Okay.
All right, we're back to the group. Just bear with me a sec. All right. We're on Henning.
We are on Henning.
So you see a Kirax and a knight swooping down from above.
Oh shit. It's they're over here at the moment. I don't think I'm in range for that. How far is this drop? Oh no, is there a drop there?
No, it's basically equivalent. It's fine.
Okay, could I move over to them?
Would
This is where they're obviously. Huh?
would it be possible to move this token? The one in the middle. Just so I can see that. Cool.
There you go.
I might just move to here. Possible?
Sure. It'll be half movement going through your allies. So it's like difficult terrain pushing through these squads, but if you want to use, it'll be 2 actions to get there instead of 1.
I'm just thinking if I have a thing. I'm just checking whether I have something for that. Don't think so. Left checking.
Yeah. It'll take 2 actions instead of 1 if you want to do that.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that then. Move to.
All right. So pushing through the guards and facing down the Kirax, you have 1 action left.
Can I rally? I
You
don't
can
know. Give them a motivation.
Yes. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Don't think that's a thing. Persuasion?
Diplomacy.
Would it-
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been playing so much
Not
diplomacy.
really my strong suit. This. Ah.
All right, you try and rally the troops, but luckily their morale is quite high already from seeing the enemies run away. They sort of interlock shields around you. The Azera also preparing themselves for the Kirax to bound into them, start tearing them apart. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, because that's all my turns.
All right, they're going to just hold the line, maybe shuffle up a bit. Calcifer. Right, the Azera to one side, the Kaidos Knight facing you, batting away the Azera trying to fight them. What do you want to do?
I'm going to raise a shield.
Mhm.
I'm going to pull out a potion of quickness and drink it.
Is that manipulate?
I believe it would be.
He gets an attack of opportunity then.
Okay.
That's a 44. Damn.
Jeez, so that's not a crit.
Okay. He has Weapon Master actually. Just to wonder if that is on a hit. Are you still holding the gem, by the way?
No,
you put it
that's
in your
back up
bag.
on the wall.
It's back on the. Oh, it's back up on the wall. Okay. So that's not affecting you at the moment.
Okay.
So that's 27 slashing. Sorry, yeah, 24 slashing damage, 3 cold damage.
Okay, I will reduce that by 15. So that'll be down to 13 damage total.
Okay.
Okay, and then final action. I shall give it an old bash with the shield. And he's flat-footed. Ooh, not that it matters. Crit.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
38. Does that knock him? It doesn't knock him back, right?
I don't think so, no. Let me just check if I have any additional things.
You got that
equipped.
shock rune.
Yeah, though that targets other creatures. That
okay.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, 2 other creatures.
Yeah.
You and the 0.
It's like, look, this hasn't come up yet. I want to use it. I'm sorry. One sec. There is a knockback, but can you push them into a? There wouldn't be much point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as long as it doesn't knock him prone.
No.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay, the 0 warriors are going to make an attack. Lower halberds. 3 actions. The knight is going to 34. I think that's a crit success. Yes, it is. Takes no damage. All right, the Kiraxes. The knight's on. The knight is. Oh yeah, I'll just delay the Kiraxes to the same turn as the knight. All right, swooping down. This knight, seemingly, you see Henning is holding something in his hand. It looks like an orb of some sort of necromantic magic. As the Kirax descend, oh no, actually no, he's already. That's fine. It's 30-foot cone. So can you, Henning, and these 2 need to make a reflex saving throw, please?
Ah, bollocks.
Oh shit.
Oh, good.
All right, that is going to be then. That's a crit failure. So that's going to. So you're going to take. Oh my god, this might be a lot of 86 cold damage.
Ow.
And this squad is dead as well.
Ow.
It's completely wiped out by that. And this squad takes 43 and is getting very hurt. And then the Kirax comes down and lands, and the Kaidos Knight comes off. And then over here, there's 2. One flies over down to you, Cascus. And then he's going to use 2 actions to do that again. So you need to make a reflex saving throw for me, please. He's going to burn these guys. These guys are definitely dead from that.
You just don't want to do the rolls again when it gets to my turn. I'm going to use a legend point on the reflex.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's 41.
41.
Mm-hmm.
Just bear with me 2 seconds. Uh, 41 is a crit success.
Okay. Which
All right, so you take no damage. So you just take cover behind a rock, and the arc of green energy shoots out, just kills his own men. And then this third one is going to come swoop down and do the same thing here. 30 foot. Reflex save. Sorry, just bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Oh shit, that's 2 crit failures. So that is going to be 38 each, so they take quite a lot of damage. And then this knight is going to land here and dismount. And then we're done. These soldiers continue to run away, and they come off the battlefield.
Which ones?
The ones on the left.
Uh,
And then these ones are going to try and run past you, Cascus, so they need to take all the damage required from that.
So roll 3d6. That plus 10 plus then the persistent fire damage, which is hold on. And they're taking 8 persistent fire damage.
Okay, so they take actually 9.
Okay.
And then it goes down to 8.
For all of eternity.
Okay. Cascus.
Cool.
These guys have run past you now. They're a bit further down. You can follow them back to the camp if you want, or you can let them run.
Are there any other people coming this way? Or
Not,
is that-
not currently. It doesn't seem like it. It looks like, but although you've just seen these blasts of fire shoot out on the walls, and you see loads and loads of your allies being burnt.
Okay.
So it's your choice.
How far walk is the camp? I just walked up to it and just died. Just like,
Let's say at full
Turning.
speed, it will take you 3 turns to get there.
Okay. Is there much in the camp? Like looking over, like, are there men, lots of people? What's
Well, you can see down from down the ridge, like there's a force in the camp defending it, but it's not like an army.
Yeah.
Just like basic defenders. But you see further down the field, there's like a bunch of troops mobilizing and preparing for a second wave.
I don't think actually like one.
But it might be like 5-10 minutes before they get.
Okay.
Distraction.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of thinking like Cascus is just like he's possessed.
Going rogue.
He's going rogue. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna go chase them.
Oh.
3 actions.
Okay.
No, Cascus, stop!
All right, so you're just running after them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to just like do some damage on them or?
How many? Well, it'll take you 2 actions, let's say, to catch up with them, and then so you've got 1 more if you want.
Okay. I'll just throw a reduce flame at them.
Okay. What's
Maybe
the? You need to make an attack roll first.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do that. That was silly. Nat 20.
Hey, that's quick.
Um,
So double damage.
Okay. So it's whatever that is.
Okay. A bit smaller.
It's just like maniacally laughing.
They're just like really running for their lives.
It's
All
like,
right, so we're on to Cyan and Henera.
It's kind of like bonfire running down the hill.
Team.
All right, so you kind of stare in horror as the gem has turned red, but nothing seems to have happened. Nyx says, "What is that in your ear? What's happened?" It's still giving off a very strong evocation. Or
The silent. We're in silence. The silence spell.
okay, yeah, fine. I guess Cyan sort of points to it and just like,
Should we
yeah, you're
just
invisible as
grab-
well.
I say, should we just grab and run? Oh, I can't say that.
No. So what do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna have to step out of the silence to speak to Cyan, but he can't speak back.
Yeah,
Which
well,
is
he won't
fitting,
he won't be able
because
to hear
I
you
can't-
in the silence, surely.
No, because you said it goes in the brain. You hear it in.
Oh,
your head,
sorry, in
but
the
you have to speak
yeah.
into it. So I'm gonna speak into the things that we have that Lauren gave us, and say,
Yeah,
So
you just
we
cross
just-
over to the other side of the tent and do it.
yeah, should we just grab and run, move something for a yes, and I'll grab the patron and you grab Alora.
Are you asking the rest of the group that?
I'm
Oh, you
asking the
just-
rest of the group that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're standing in for Cyan, so they can help. What do you think,
Rest of
Gareth?
the group.
Shit's going down here. Cascus is gone mad, running away. The rest of us might die. So yeah, now never, I guess.
Okay, Henning, can you get the dragon, please?
Henning's in a bit of a predicament right now, but
Oh,
he
for
will
God's
attempt.
sake.
Henning is currently burning.
Yeah.
Henning is currently being killed by yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think the
okay.
signal to Arakin was the detonator.
Yeah.
Which is who has that?
I
Cyan
think
has
Cyan
that.
does.
Fine has that.
But obviously, you want to be not using silence.
Yeah. No, I need you to act for Cyan. What do you think Zach would do? Would he grab and run?
Me?
No, everyone, group. Act as Zach.
Hi, I'm Zach.
I'm back.
Hi, Sack.
Yeah, I guess you have the ultimate decision though, Hanera. So if you want to do that, you can do that.
I want to ask the group. Because I've asked him to move something if he thinks if we're gonna grab and run. So I need to, but just a little bit. So I need to know that he's gonna do that. I need the feedback.
If you command him, he can do that.
Oh right, I think maybe we're gonna try and grab and run.
Okay.
Can I cast Grease?
Grease.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Let me just put. I'm gonna put a thing for the gem in here as well.
Seeing as the spell thing's already gone off. I could cast Grease on the entrance, so that buys us some time. Although I feel like their dexterity save will probably be pretty good. Okay. Yeah. I guess Cyan's gonna. If they're not really responding, then maybe grabbing and running is the best idea. So we're gonna grab and run.
All right. So you grab the Padrin's arm, and Cyan. Oh, I guess it can be the other way around if you want to grab Alora's. Are you gonna whisper something to Alora?
Yeah. Come with me,
Make a persuasion check.
idiot. Stupid sister, how did you get in this? Okay. Is that diplomacy?
Yeah.
Please, can I use? I don't know if that was shameless request. I don't know if it would, if it's outrageous consequences.
I guess
Then I
outrageous
get a +2.
consequences. Yeah, is that she might be killed if she goes along with you. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, +2.
It is a particularly outrageous moment to happen.
38.
38. Okay. Grabbing Alora's hand. Are you getting rid of the silence as well?
Yeah.
All right. So doing that and whispering into Alora's ear, you hear her say, "Hanera," as you sort of pull her up to her feet. You and Cyan drag the Padrin to the cut in the tent that you made before. And as you peel back the tent, you see that there's a it's like a stone wall that is just behind it. There's like the exit seems to have been stoned up somehow.
Alright. Do we have any actions left?
Let's say that was 2, so you got one more.
Oh.
I just mentioned Cyan does have an assistant door knocker, which can make a door in a wall.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 2 actions to do that.
Yeah. Okay, and in that case, I'm gonna use Inspire Courage. So I'm gonna inspire myself and my allies with words and tunes of encouragement. And they all get +1.
We're not stuck in a hole.
Okay. All right, we'll come back to you next turn then.
Mhm.
All right, back to the city ramparts. Henning, after just taking that huge attack, you see bodies strewn all across, burning with green flames. The knight, dismounting his Kerax and taking out his sword, begins to approach you. What do you want to do?
I'm not sure if we can, but can I try to absorb some of Vance's power to heal myself? Or something like that.
Yeah,
don't
roll
know.
a d20 for me. All right, you hold the sword out in your hand and focus, asking to draw power from the being that you have effectively trapped inside for now. You hear a sort of shriek of pain as Vance's voice in your head saying, "Stop this! You don't know what you're doing!" As you feel invigorated. Let's say you've cast a level 3 heal on yourself.
Okay.
So,
What's,
that'll be... is it 4d8?
That would be 3d8 plus 24 if it's the 2-action one.
Yeah, 3d8 plus 24.
3d8.
And you get a little icon that comes out that says Vance will remember this.
So, hang on, was that? Yeah, 8. Why am I coming up as Cassius? Plus 24, yeah?
Yeah,
So,
so 32, yeah.
So, was that 2 actions?
Yeah, that's 2 actions. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna make a sword strike at the knight then.
Can you reach him?
Or maybe not. Maybe I thought he was walking up to me.
He hasn't quite got to you.
Oh, it's the Kirax. And
You can attack
I'll
the
go for the
Kerax as well. The Kerax is there.
I'll
as
go
well.
for the I'll go for the
Okay, I can attack. 42, that's a crit.
22.
Okay, 22. Yeah, you lash out at the Kirax, slicing a large part of its chest open. It sort of yells and screeches in pain, releasing a bat-like sort of screech. That's your turn.
Yes.
The troops rally and charge the knight. So they're basically flanking it. And they're going to make an attack, which the knight, I think, yeah, the knight critically succeeds. And these troops are going to fire and throw rocks at him. Okay, Calcifer.
I just shout some instructions in general. It's like, guys, form up. This isn't going well. Troops, attack the Kiraxes. You're not going to hit the knight. And I shall raise a shield.
Okay.
Give this knight a bash. (32).
32, that misses.
With flanking.
Oh, with flanking, that does hit. It doesn't just hit,
Okay. 17 damage.
but it does hit. 17.
Was barking orders an action?
No, that's just part of your free action, I guess.
Okay, I will attempt a trip. So it'll be athletics versus his reflex.
Okay.
Oh, that's it's only a 27.
27, that misses. Yeah, that fails.
Okay, and final action. I shall pull out a moderate healing potion.
Okay.
That's
So your
it for me.
turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, and Hank, I did mean to say his last turn as well. It was going to start running up the wall. Like not up the wall vertically, but you know what I mean.
Which one does he want to get to?
Just wherever's closest to
I,
get up
I'd
to the
say
top.
I'd say he could get up to there with 3 actions.
Okay.
Just like stairs and stuff.
Cool.
All right, these Zero warriors are going to push through and start making their way around here just to start offering assistance. And then these ones are going to make an attack against the knight, helping you out. And the knight fails, so it takes 20 piercing damage. All right, can people, Henning, can you roll a D3? No, sorry, a D2. And Matt, can you roll a D2 as well, please?
I'll let Matt roll first because I think he's gonna.
Oh wow, it's a coin. That's cool.
Yeah.
D2, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we have a D2 as well, and it's like it's a flat D20 with a 20 and a 1 on it.
All right, you see flying down from the ridge 2 more knights on Kiraxes.
Let's see how many shade steel users we can collect every turn.
As does down here. They fly across. This knight below you, Henning, is going to stride up and is going to make an attack with his greatsword. 33 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 27 damage. 23 physical, 4 energy.
Okay, must be the same.
And then he's going to make another attack. Oh, and that's a 40.
Yeah, that also hits. Doesn't crit though.
Okay. And that's 37. Alright, that's his turn. And the Kirax is going to attack the Sidon troops.
It's time to scatter.
And misses.
Yeah, a tactical retreat maybe.
And misses again. Alright, the Sidon troops are still running away. Cascus, are you going to continue following?
Well, look, I mean, at this point, the wall's gone, I think. And Cascus is thinking in his head, like, there are hundreds of Kiraxes around, the city's screwed. Let's just do as much damage as we can. There's got to be important stuff in their camp, right? There's, you know, if they're going to have the city, then let's burn all their
Do you want to
stuff.
try and motivate people to lead a charge on the camp?
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's just screaming and in
Make
fire
make
and
a,
flames.
make a diplomacy check to do a rousing speech to get the defenders of the wall to leave the gate and charge the camp.
30.
Okay. You'll have to wait until their turn to see what happens.
Do I move? Am I continuing to move?
You can continue to charge up. I get to the camp if you
He's
want, or you
like
can
a
wait.
guiding light of whatever.
All right. So your two.
Like, I
movements.
think it's just too expected to just fall back.
Yeah.
You know, let's do something a bit different.
Okay.
Roll the dice.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah, it's your choice. All right. We're on to Cyan and Hanera.
Okay, please can Scion use his door thing?
Yeah. What? It's the insistent door knocker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but can we do it in a different place so that they're not expecting us to come through that side?
Yeah. Let me just have a read of it. Yeah, you have to put it on a door.
No, you put it on a wall. It creates a
Surface
usable
of
door.
a door.
Yeah.
You place the door knocker against a wall, floor, or ceiling. The door knocker fuses in place and creates a
Okay.
usable door within the surface. Any creature can move through the door normally as if the door had always been there.
Okay.
It can penetrate up to 1 foot of material.
Yeah, the bit at the top does not match the bit at the bottom. Because it says placing the door knocker on the surface of the door.
And what about the lock picking bit? That's just if you put it on a door.
Yeah, there's two things. It acts
Okay.
as a
Oh, right, okay.
it helps you lockpick, and also once per
Mhm.
day you can make a door.
All right. So okay, in that case, Cyan takes out the insistent door knocker, puts it on the kind of stone wall, and opens it up. And you see there's a what level is it?
Oh,
Is it a
not
greater one or a regular one?
regular.
Yeah, it just opens up and there's just a wall behind it. Make an Arcana check. You've got a sneaking suspicion that whatever the gem did, it may have transported you to like a parallel, like a pocket dimension, like as in you were inside a bag of holding or something.
Interesting.
You're inside his Kyrus, what's his name? Darren Kydus's bag.
Okay.
As far as you're aware, yeah, the tent might have just like shrunk down to the size of a bag or something.
Okay. If I disintegrate the side of a bag of holding, what happens?
Oh, that's a good question.
The black hole.
Is it just
I think
Yeah.
it would count as destroying it. So what? I mean,
what happens if we destroy a bag of holding?
I'm just looking at the Pathfinder rules for that because I know what happens if you do it in D&D.
Yeah.
If the pad is overloaded or broken, it ruptures and is ruined, causing the inside item to be lost forever. What? Lost forever?
What does that mean?
So okay, you know that.
Okay. In that case, I guess I'm gonna sit down. No, actually, I'm going to. Can I try and identify this gem? I have a assured identification, so if I get a crit fail, I don't get a wrong answer. I just don't learn it.
Okay.
Is it Arcana again?
Yeah.
No.
So going up to and inspecting the gem that's on the table, that's what you wanted to inspect, right?
Yeah.
Having a look at it, it looks like a very ancient relic of some sort. It doesn't look like elven make. Might have been something from the Age of Gods that's giving off a bit of a glow. It's got like two gold bands around it, which are inscribed in Celestial.
How good job I know that. Tell me what it says, please. Oh, I'm so
Uh,
happy. I feel like this is never gonna come in handy.
Nice.
It says property of Sikadan. Hands off.
Okay.
Right.
So.
Alira, is that your turn?
Yeah, I feel like I've done enough.
Okay.
If I've got an action left, I'll do another inspire courage.
Okay. You hear Alora saying, "Hanera, what's happening?" And the Padrin just is just not even speaking. He's just going along with Cyan leading him. Are you coming to save us?
I'm trying.
Okay. Are you still invisible as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Going back to the city ramparts. All right, Henning. Taking a wound from the knight who's approaching you. You're looking very injured.
I'm still waiting to load in.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give me a moment, but I think I know what I want to do. I think I'm gonna have to step back.
Okay.
So I'd like to do a step back,
Yeah, I'll put you there.
and then I'm going to start. I think in Henning's head, he's thinking there might be time to get the dragon. Anyway, so we're getting a bit overrun. Although he's
Yeah.
still waiting for that signal, but he's probably thinking it's gonna come soon because they've been gone a while. So can I? Where was he stationed again? Where did we put him? Can't remember.
Where was who? Sorry. Arakin.
Arakin.
He's kind of. He said he was just going to be flying in the air, defending against Kiraxes, but obviously he's got a large base to cover. of the city. So if you need him, it's good to call the whistle or the detector. Detonator.
Yeah, well, we don't have the I don't have the detonator, so I can't call him.
But you can message Cyan, who then can do the detonator.
Okay,
If that
I'm going
still
to
works
message
where
Cyan.
he is.
I'm going to message Cyan, essentially say we're overrun. We need, we need support. How far off are you being done?
Okay.
And then I guess I'm just going to move back through the crowd here to try
Okay.
and get
You
back.
can climb off the, or you can jump or climb off the thing if you want as well.
How high up is it?
It's 50 feet. If you succeed on a what's it called? Arrest a fall.
I'm very low health. I don't think that's worth the risk.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna sort of clamber through the crowd, try
Okay.
and.
So yeah, you can get to these stairs. That's 2 actions.
Yeah. And I thought that's all my actions.
Cool, that's fine. All right. As you push through the crowd, one of the captains pushes into you and says, "When should we fall back?"
I don't. Probably now. Now before we get overrun.
The captain shouts, "Fall back, men! Fall back! The gatehouse is lost." This squad actually needs to be a bit smaller. I'm going to start filtering down the stairs behind you, Henning. These are Zero warriors. Yeah, there's just like a big a grouping up of people. Oh, sorry, they're not moving. These guys are going to move down here as they try and leave the wall. The news, a horn is blown, and these start to leave as well. Okay. Calcifer, fighting the knight.
How hurt does he look?
He's looking hurt. About half.
I don't think there's much chance here. So I'm gonna, just like fall back, and possibly
The
leave
ropes are
these,
still hanging on the gatehouse, but the gate's closed, so.
Yeah, possibly leaving these Azera for dead.
How long has this wall of fire been on now, Matt? Is he there, Matt?
On turn 8. Sorry, it's on mute.
It's on turn 8. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the wall of flames is still going. Calcifer as well.
Okay. Going to click the heels on my boots and gain a flying speed of 30.
Okay.
And I shall start retreating. I'll start flying upwards.
Alright, he's going to attack of opportunity.
Okay.
38.
30 will hit.
That's 27 damage.
Okay, reduced to 13.
Okay.
Okay, my shield's only got 1 block left in it.
Alright, and how are you flying?
So
How far are you flying?
So, I am going to cast Time Jump.
Time jump.
Yeah, which actually is only verbal. So that wouldn't have provoked an attack. But it allows me to use fly twice for 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will cast that and fly upwards twice and because that's difficult terrain, that will get me 30 feet up.
Okay. The Zero Warriors see you fly away.
Yeah.
It's like, it's alright, nothing I can do. Being abandoned by the support. And yeah, continue going. I suppose you can't use a normal stride to fly, can you? I suppose you can use a normal stride, but not the quickened one.
No.
So that'll just be 2 more. So I'll just get to the top of the wall.
Okay.
So like over here, just avoiding the AoE of the gem, which would have been up there in the center.
All right, so you managed to land on the wall, and you see the crowd of soldiers trying to get down the stairs. All right, the Zero Warriors
And then
shout.
Hank's just going to go over by the gem.
Cool. They're going to start to try and climb up the ladders. That's 1 action, and that's 2. Basically takes them 5 actions to get to the top. All right, the knight, after seeing you fly away, he's going to turn and he's going to start cutting down a Zero as they start climbing up the ladder. That's a crit, a hit. Yeah, a crit and a hit. 38 and 30. Oh, they're really injured. It's like there's very few people left now. He just starts cleaving them down, Calcifer, as you fly away. Kirax is... Oh yeah, actually there's this... Sorry, there's this knight as well. Who's going to start cleaving down these Azera as well. That's a crit and a hit. Oh shit, 70 damage and 35. Oh, they're dead. That group of Azera warriors is too late. The Kirax cleaving them down. And then these knights are going to swoop over. This needs to be 50. 55. And the knights on top are going to blast you, Calcifer. Actually, no, you're just out of range, actually. Then they're not. Alright, that's their turn. Cascus. You see the chaos, pandemonium on the walls, fire starting to spread, and people not climbing down the wall on your side.
Okay.
Are you going to keep running down towards the camp?
Yeah, no, I'm going to burn the place down.
Okay, third action.
Cascus is going to do that.
That's right. Next turn, you'll join the fray.
Love the focus, guys.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Mm,
I'm doing what my character would do.
yeah.
You just chase it. It's like oh, what's that movie where? Oh, it's like when Han Solo chases all those stormtroopers around the corner, and then there's just gonna be loads down there, and he's gonna start running the other way. All right. In that case, Cascus, I'm gonna put you on here then.
Done it.
And let's say that you've killed the group of men that you were chasing. All right. So Hanira and Cyan, what are you gonna do?
Okay, right. So I am sus that we are actually in a bag of holding, and this is not just an illusion, because no spells in my spell list that are similar to this happening are evocation. Evocation is damage, and banishment is abjuration. Shrink, pest form are transmutation, and teleportation is conjuration. So, knowing this, I would like to cast Scrying Oh wait, hold on. Can I do that? I think that's actually it might take 10 minutes. This is
Yeah, it might take.
it takes
go on.
10 minutes to cast. So I'm not. Maybe I won't do that. Mm,
Do you have sending?
I don't have it prepared because I've
Oh.
already got scrying prepared. Uh, do these the pins that we have, do they work across the whole planet, the whole plane?
Yeah. Well, you're not sure.
I don't know enough.
I think they have only been tested up to a few miles.
Okay. Is the door open?
The door is open. Yeah.
Okay. Can we just should we just go with the original plan and make these two invisible and then walk out the front door?
Well, no. So like this door here also
Oh,
has like a
sorry,
stone wall around it.
I've got all my spells open. Open, so I can't see the map because I've been looking through my spell book.
That's all right.
Okay. I don't think that. I feel like we're not in a pocket dimension. I don't, because the spell type is not. It's not the right spell type to be a pocket dimension.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess. I think I'm gonna try casting. Okay. I think I might cast Dimension Door
Okay.
to just place to a clear place you can see. I'm just gonna get the spell up. Sorry. Ooh. So I can just double check. Instantly transport yourself.
So if you do 5th level, I think you can. You don't have to
Yeah.
see where you go.
So I'm gonna cast it 5th level. That one actually doesn't say that you have to be on the same plane. But then it wouldn't be would it be a mile away if we were on different planes? If we were in the bag of holding? How does physics work?
Don't know. You can try it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and cast Dimension Door. And
Okay.
I'm still invisible.
Just to the other side of the wall. The other
Just-
side.
Just outside the tent.
Okay. You appear. You notice the tent is standing just how it was, and this from this point, like from this vantage point, as you lift up the flap, there's a stone wall there.
Ah. Okay. In that case, can Cyan use this door thing again?
So the door thing, so the way it seems to work is that like the lining of the tent the wall is sort of yeah, like the dimensions are a bit weird. So opening it up with the knocker, it doesn't seem to work from this perspective. It's almost like you're in a pocket dimension, but you're physically still there. You're just surrounded by a force field.
If only I had the stone to flesh spell. Wouldn't that be fun for a Okay. Okay.
Oh, as you do, you are still invisible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Sidan knight sort of walking around the corner, carrying a torch.
Don't say anything. Okay. In that case, I guess I'll like radio thing to Cyan and be like, it's not a real wall when the night if the night is gone, then I'll do it. No, it is a real wall. It's not a pocket dimension. And then yeah, and then Cyan will also get a turn, but I don't know what he would do.
Mhm.
I will just have a quick look. Cyan does have message actually. I think Cyan's just gonna twiddle his thumb.
Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll come back to you next turn.
Okay.
All right, Henning. Starting to make your way down the steps. You see the Azera warriors behind you, literally getting chopped down by the great sword that the knight carries.
So I'm still loading, but now everyone's retreating. I guess I'm gonna keep falling back as well.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I assume we're gonna fall back beyond the gate.
Yeah, you
So-
can get out if you want.
Yeah, I think so. For now.
Yeah, all right. So you're gonna start running to the regroup point.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say
Did
through.
Cyan respond to my message? I assume.
What message was that?
I said to him, "We're getting overrun. How far off are you being done for your bit, so we can?"
I guess they're relaying what's happening to them at the moment. So that they're trapped inside.
Okay.
What seems to be some sort of stone magic thing.
Okay. Well, let's message back if you could just sort that out a bit quicker.
All right, these squads are starting to run down here. And then 2 more. Yeah, they're starting to get out. Yeah, the wall is starting to be emptied. All right, Calcifer.
Okay.
You see 2 knights landing on their caraxes on the other side of the gatehouse.
I shall command Hank to pick up the gem and leap.
Okay,
Just leap south as far as he can.
cool. Make an athletics check. And then an acrobatics if you want to arrest a fall as well.
So I think Arrest the Fall actually requires a fly speed.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Don't think it can make sense if there's like things to actually do it with. So yeah, 27.
Yeah, it does. 27. All right. So Hank jumps, let's say, across here in an arc. He's still going to take 25 bludgeoning damage from the
Okay.
ground. All right, but he keeps the thing in his mouth, the magic gem.
Okay, and then Calcifer is just gonna fly. He can get 60 feet. 30 if he raises shield. Actually, he's quickened, so he can just run along the top of the wall. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if he were to recall Hank while Hank has the anti-magic thing,
Yeah.
would it just not work? Would it store it and have it
No,
like, nullified?
I think the field will make it so Hank can't be recalled at the moment.
Okay. Then from there, I shall just raise a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of shout, fall back, fall back.
Okay. All right, the Azera warriors making their way down are gonna start running. The ones that have survived. These ones are. They're dead after taking opportunity attack. The ones that you left behind, Calcifer. All right, the knights are taking control of the wall, flying down to the gatehouse. Or flying up to the gatehouse. And making their way inside to control the gate, whilst the Kiraxes keep guard. And then this one I guess it's gonna start climbing up the rope. All right, Cascus.
Mhm.
In the siege camp, you start running. You are running towards the camp.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a. How high is the cover on these bank bits?
It'll give them +2 to their save to their AC. It's like half cover.
And if I was stood here,
Yeah,
for
you like
example.
it would come up to your waist basically.
Okay, but I could crouch, and then I just wouldn't be able to be hit.
By the ballista, yeah, no, you can't. It can't shoot you if you're too close to it anyway.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go 2 actions of movement here, so that I'm kind of hidden.
Yeah, there's just like a small crew currently maintaining it, occasionally like loading it and firing at the city.
See, got them by surprise. Down to here then.
Okay.
I can move myself. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Sorry.
Cool.
And then gonna crouch, or like kind of there, kind of thing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do.
Why doesn't it say your petro? Oh, it's persistent damage. Oh.
The ballista's gonna catch on fire.
Okay.
Ballista takes 14, and then persistent fire damage is. Where is it? And it's taking 7 persistent fire damage.
Okay.
All
All right. Yeah, it starts to light up.
Yeah, and was it an action to crouch? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's 3 actions.
Torch. There we go. It's brighter now.
This connects to the signal flare for the dragon.
Yeah, like black smoke starts to go up in the air. All right, Hanira, yeah, you round the corner and you see a knight. You see a knight rounding the corner. Sorry. What do you want to do?
I would like to move over to this side of the tent.
Okay, make a stealth check for me.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize they were that close. Fuck. Okay, that's 30. I do not have very good stealth.
All right, the
I'm still invisible.
I know.
Okay. And also,
The knight is like, huh? Who's there?
yeah, I think maybe what I'm about to do might make quite a lot of noise anyway. But I feel like I don't know what else to do, so I'm gonna disintegrate the wall. I'm gonna try. God, I hope I don't get that one.
Okay.
Because it's a big old spell slot. So to do the attack, and I don't think. Okay, 26. Does it hit the wall?
Yeah, it hits the wall.
Sick. Wall is gone.
Okay, so firing the thin green ray of the disintegrate, the magic begins to burn and melt away at the stone, which releases a kind of molten circle in the tent. The guard definitely notices that.
Yeah.
God, we'll remember that.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be like. And then I'm gonna also control Cyan, who I want to just grab both of them and just start pushing them towards the hole and out of the tent towards me.
Okay, so Cyan's going to usher them through.
So like maybe here-ish. If they could get past me, that would be good.
Okay,
and then
as Alora runs up to the edge of the tent, as she starts to poke her head through, she suddenly like kind of stands upright and says, I can't leave.
why?
You didn't dismiss the curse on her, did you?
No.
No.
Does it look like she thinks that she can't leave, or
It's
that...
like it seems
Yeah,
like some sort of
can't
psychological thing, like she physically cannot leave the tent.
But it's in her brain.
It seems to be.
Alright, no problem. No problem, I've got something for this. But I'll do it next time. 'cause I've done
A
my
shove.
Yeah, just fucking push her out.
Okay. That's your turn then, yeah? You
Yeah.
disintegrated it. Cyan's kind of ushering them across.
Can
And then-
Cyan press the button for the thing to call Arakin?
Oh yeah. Okay. So Cyan takes out the Arakin.
And we'll go
transponder.
to the meeting point, which was, I can't remember exactly where it was, but we'll say
God.
like here.
Okay. So Cyan clicks the detonator and it sort of lights up with a bit of an arcane glow.
Did
Would
we
that-
get him invisible?
I don't think you've got them invisible yet.
Was-
Okay.
Was the Azero placing bombs in the mountains as well?
A few of them did go up. You did notice.
Is there an explosion?
Not yet.
Oh,
He's not silenced, so.
All right. Okay. So yeah. So the transponder goes off. We'll see what happens with Arakin soon. All right. So Henning, you've run off. You're running towards the post.
Yeah.
To Calcifer. You gonna leave? These
yeah.
ones
So
are leaving.
Hank's gonna double dash. And yeah, both able to leave.
Okay. So you're on one. All right. So everyone's off the map then, basically here now, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Executed bodies left.
Yeah. You abandon the gatehouse as the Kirax riders overwhelm it, taking over and raising the flag of Kaidos onto it. They begin the process of opening up the door as you sort of enter the main part of the city. We'll finish off there for today then.
All right.
All right. So we'll end off with Hanera and Cyan trying to usher the Alora and the Padron out of the tent. Arakin on his way, while the rest of you retreat and try and make your way to the first. So this is the rendezvous point here. First one.
I can't. I can move myself in Cyan, but not myself.
Uh,
Move me up
yeah.
towards the campsite, please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're in the camp, aren't you? Camp.
All right. Thank you very much for the session.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for playing. Right. I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Cool. Bye bye.